I said I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Every day?
Every day.
Make plays every day.
Every.
We make plays every day, yeah. We make
Woo!
plays every day, yeah. We make plays every
This
day,
ain't no regular episode.
every day, yeah.
The championship edition.
Plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day.
Woo!
Thank
Yes.
you.
Welcome
Thank you.
to the
Thank
Real
you.
Fantasy Playmakers
Thank you.
Championship Edition.
Oh, you're too kind. You're all too kind. Oh.
Oh, whoa, they weren't that kind, I guess.
Wow.
Make some noise
Hey,
again.
all right. You know, the sign went on.
Yeah, the sign went on up.
Oh.
You know what? Bring them back. Turn the sign on again. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? Make some noise for everybody.
Thank
We got
you.
to the chip.
Thank yourself.
Me and Goo, we going to the chip. Okay, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down.
Thank you.
Simmer down. Now, you know what? Turn them back up again.
Thank you. Standing
I'm just kidding.
ovation.
You know what?
For ourselves.
I just wanted to hit the sign one more game. But you know what? You know what? When we do, Jamaican horns. Right out the gate, follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, the Goo, at the Guru 408. Get that out the way. Shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. It's fucking championship week. God fucking damn it. We in it.
Only for the elites, baby. Only the elites are here. You know, we celebrate.
And the fly by the seat of their pants fucking lucky dumbasses. Like, yes.
I haven't seen any
proud-
of them yet.
I'm just saying, you know, they're not really in our leagues.
No.
Those ones don't last. This is, you know what I'm saying? And man, you know what? I know motherfuckers already, they nervous. If you haven't been there, or if you've been there, you know what I'm saying, and you haven't won yet, you know, there's all kind of things that go through your head. But what I want you to do right now, playmakers, is just sit back and reflect one time. You know what I'm saying? Just at least one day reflect. You're going to make some waiver claims because we do got some guys we're going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a makeshift, maybe not so much a makeshift 2-minute drill, but we will.
It's a celebration,
Yeah, it's
bitches.
a celebration. Jamaicans. Well, first, man, just want to, toast to us making it to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know
You're
what I
in
mean?
there.
I'm surviving in one league, but it is the high stakes league. So you know what I mean? I'm really excited about that. You know, it was a league where I legit made like 13 trades for real. Like not even like I made 13
Legit.
different trades before, just to, you know what I mean, to
Yes, sir.
to,
I
you
seen
know,
it. I witnessed it firsthand.
try to get to, you know what I'm saying, to get to the promised land. You know what I mean? And congratulations to you too, my friend. You got into the East Side League Championship.
Yes, sir. The East Side League, for those who don't know, I started this league back in 2012. I got ran out of office in about 2016. But, you know what I mean? I'm still there. I'm still kicking. I got the commissioner in my pocket. So, I mean, like, you know, I still kind of run. I still, like, and they call me the shadow commissioner because I just run shit without being the commissioner still. But I'm there in the chip. I had a career day. Put up a league high 353 for the year, bro.
Nice.
And,
I know. I think I put up a league high in the TFL too. You know what's dope is that like. Okay, no, actually, go. I didn't mean to cut you off. I actually have a
you're
question
good,
though.
yeah.
I actually have a question.
248 over there. I see you.
Is this the first time you got into the into the chip in the Eastside League?
First time.
Wow, that's dope. You know what, dog? I think this is that destiny.
It is. It's
'Cause
inevitable.
he just lost Godwin too, right? Your opponent.
The guy I'm playing against lost Godwin. I jumped on Brashad Perryman last week. Got
Yeah.
threw him in the lineup. You know what I mean? Rolled out the elite receiving core of D-Hop, Julio, Perryman, and Anthony Miller, bro. Killed it for me.
Check this
Absolutely
out,
killed it.
playmakers. This is for those of you that haven't been here, or even for those of you that have been there. You know, this still applies to all of us. But you know what I mean? Now's the time. It's not really to be having these handcuffs, because if these guys aren't hurt, you don't really. I mean, if the starters aren't hurt, you know, you can cut those guys. So you can start playing block. If say you got a guy who's still streaming quarterbacks, go grab as many as you can. Leave the shitty ones, or grab as many defenses as you can.
Yes.
You know what I
Block
mean?
your opponent. Cock block the fuck out of him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Pause.
You have to. You absolutely have to. So I mean,
Yeah, you know
you
what
guys
I
are
mean?
the last two that are in it. So I mean, you shouldn't
Yeah.
have a bunch of fuck shit on the waiver wires. Some leagues though, you probably will. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? All those
Fortunately, in our leagues, it's set where the priority goes to those that are in it, and then then the rest fall in line like regular order. You know what I mean?
I like
Which
that.
is cool.
I like that, bro. But yeah, we made it. We had a successful
Yep.
trip. I'm back there in the GKL as well, defending the
Defend-
the Empire.
That's cool too because you and the guy the title's named after is in it, and so it's one trying to defend his crown, and one trying to regain it. I love the drama.
He gonna
You know
have to
what I'm
fry
saying?
that trophy from my cold
Jamaicans.
dead fingers. I tell you what, boy, Empire.
Let me ask you a question.
The empire
when
will
you're
fall.
consuming football, do you have it around you, like somewhere near you?
No,
No? Okay, I like
well,
it.
not this weekend, but no, I don't.
Okay.
I keep it. It's that's the past. I keep that in the trophy room.
Yeah.
I got a whole separate room for all my trophies, all 2 of them. You know, what I mean, from last year. Yeah, so I don't mess with those. It's a new year. You know, we got to separate from the past, focus on the future. You know what I'm saying? And that's why your boy, I had a good year again. You know what I mean? I'm there in 5 out of 10 ships, and one of them, like I told you last week, it's a couples league. I'm playing the wifey in the finals.
Okay, yeah, so that one's already a wrap.
It's secured. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've been running her team all year.
Yeah.
I've been running her team all year. I'm the 2-time already back-to-back champ, and I'm in there facing the wife. I mean, I'm thinking about benching her whole team and just
So you can
securing the 3rd title in a row, the dynasty.
Hey, you know what?
Or maybe the defense, maybe just her defense. She'll forget to
At
play the
least
defense.
start just, you know what I mean? You know what? You know what? Go with the honorable W. That's what I say.
Yeah, I'll play it straight. I already
Yeah.
won. That league
You know
I
what
played
I'm
for the
saying?
wifey. I tell her anything I win
Because
from
the
that
money's
league-
already there.
Anything I win from that league, that's
Just
for the
get the
wifey.
title.
That's for the wife. I'm in it for the pride. I get no money from that league.
Check this out. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like, what? How do you feel about splits? Like, do you? I mean, it's only up to the first 2 anyway, right?
Right.
Obviously. So it's like no one really has a say. But I guess the real question is, do you feel it's a sign of weakness if you're asking for the split? And I'm
Absolutely
telling,
not.
because you know what too is me and Hernandez, who I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? The silent partner. He's been
Another
silently,
playmaker in the chat. Oh,
Yeah.
but only one guaranteed a playmaker title.
Oh, yeah, we're guaranteed to have multiple playmaker titles. How about that?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I smell it. Hopefully mine contributes to one of them. But yes, it is Hernandez, the Candlestick Kid himself. You know what I mean? I'm going up against him. He has a hell of a team. You know what I mean? That's why he's in it. Obviously, he has the Lamar Jackson led team. It's gonna be an uphill battle. One thing is he was down with the 70-30 split. So I was like, hell yeah.
That's what it already is, though, isn't it? Pretty much.
No, it's 70-30 of the remaining scritch. You know what I'm saying?
70-30. So you guys are battling for what, 40% of it, really? No.
No. Well, no.
So you guys are gonna play for 70-30?
Yes, the winner gets 70%.
Okay.
Yeah,
What does that number come down to?
I'll text you off air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
like
It's big money though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
got-
why.
I'm not mad.
And
at
it's a substantial amount of money that like, both of us are in so many leagues that
Oh,
this
yeah.
was an easy
secure.
agreement. Like, oh yeah, because you know what I mean. It's like you
break
get to
even on
make
the-
money and pay for some of those other leagues.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Or not pay for them, but get the money back. They cover them, I should say.
Definitely. And that's the
yeah.
one thing to celebrate playmakers about. You may not have won the title yet, but you got your money back at least. And you're
Yeah,
gonna make
and the more.
something.
And
Depending on how many leagues you're in.
in most leagues, if you're fighting for third or fourth, fighting for the third, it should be money back. I'm an advocate of that.
Yeah.
We even have it where in the GKL, you know what I'm saying, it's the extra hundo on top for the third. It's not just money back, which is dope.
that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Keep everybody engaged. Let that third spot hail and mean something. Because then especially in the keeper league, you know what I mean, where you could really just be like, all right, I'm a tank. I want to get as high up as I could. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, but it's like, no, you know what? Get spread. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's go through these games. Let's go. I mean, because there's some injuries. I'll tell you this much. I paid full on attention, but then once I got to the afternoon games, I was really just on the Niner game because then I was at this party, right? So it was like kind of like a late birthday celebration / my sister's birthday
Right.
party. So we getting turned. I had the red zone. It's funny because they wanted us to come early, and I was like, you know what? there ain't no fucking red zone over there, so I'll be there when I be there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm like, you can't, I'm coaching. You can't like break. You don't know I'm in the fantasy playoffs. To them it's not a big deal. What the fuck? But I'm like, no. This is
just don't
fucking
know.
important to me.
Have you not listened to the first 34 episodes?
For real. Right? So I'm like, I gotta do how I do, or else I'm so superstitious that like if things didn't go my way and I was there, I'd be like, what the fuck? I knew I should have stayed home. I'd swear. You know what I mean?
It's their fault.
Yeah. Long story longer, she was like, she texted me like 10 minutes later. And this is that morning. She's like, I got red zone. She's like, I went and got it. I'm like, I'll be there ASAP.
On the way.
Because then there's several drinks there already. It's like, I need to get there. I do my best coaching because I feel like you can will things. You know what I mean? And when you're feeling good, the things, it's the laws of attraction. You ever be sitting there tilt and it just goes all the way funky? You know what I mean? Yeah, but see, it's like I feel like I have the ability to turn things around when I'm having a good time and I'm turning up. It's like things are going bad. I'm turning up, having a good time. I'm able to stay positive, and it comes back around. I swear it works.
It's a power, like you said, law of attractions. That shit works. It is real.
Yeah, you know what's funny? It feels like we don't really have to go through the Thursday night game. Lamar Jackson's the shit. No one really got hurt. Let's just start with the Sunday games.
Sunday games, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, first game. The first game. Okay, so I had my 2 TVs posted. I had a war room going up.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
I had the Reddit Red Zone stream on one, and then I had Carolina Seattle on the other, watching my boy Chris Carson.
Yeah, just
active.
dominating.
And I want to start with that game because that was a 10 o'clock game. I had it on the screen. I watched that whole game.
Yeah, you got to coach up your man.
And
Carson, and Carson, the muscle man himself, is in there.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Chris Carson, the muscle man.
And what is crazy?
The muscle mountain.
If you listen to the last show, we called that game script. You called it specifically. It's like,
hey, we called it to the
that's
T.
That's like Seattle's got to come out.
They're
Jump
gonna
on
come
them
out.
early.
They're gonna get on the board fast.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what happened. And you got a text from me, and it was just Carson. What do you have? Like 50 yards and a touchdown on the first drive. And it was just like,
I was just like, dude, this is that man. Like, what's crazy is I remember I was telling you on the podcast too. It's like, having I had one team that lost last week. Right, but it was so going into the what is it, the semi? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that pause. Hey. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's funny though. Semi. Anyway, I'm so immature. Yes. But what were we saying again?
Panthers.
It's funny how my mind is wired so much to look out for like fag jokes. You know what I mean?
You stick those landings.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Right? Boom, 10s across the board. Pause. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? I was saying it's the type of it's the type of week I just needed to get to, which was this week that just passed. Whereas I had Chubb, I had Carson, whereas they're in phenomenal matchups. Just get them to these matchups. You know what I mean? Just get them to Carson did exactly what I expected him to do. Penny got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And you have Procise in there, but Procise doesn't possess the type of demand or for touches because of his talent by any means, like a Penny would. You know what I mean? So it was just it was going to be all Carson and early and fast, and then at the end of the game too to grind it out. Because that, like I said, people get worried about him fumbling. Pete Carroll, he's a type all right, kid, you got to close this game out. You know what to do. You know what I mean? He's not going to be not saying nothing to you and put someone else in, and then that just shows you he's like, fuck you, Carson. No, he's constantly building this kid's confidence up.
They're all in him. They're all in.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Carson, the Christmas card is in the mail.
He's a second-round pick next year.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe an early second round.
If you live in the greater Northwest and you play with Seattle Seahawks fans, they're grabbing him in that first round.
I mean, if it's like he's right there with the Nick Chubb. Right? It's kind of the same kind of like.
You know what's crazy is like I was so big on Nick Chubb. Pause. That just sounded wrong too.
Semi-chub?
Yeah.
You didn't have a semi-chub, no? Full chub?
I don't think there's such thing as a semi-chub, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you're right. The semi-chub.
Yeah, semi-chub.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I was so big on semi-chub that I was pulling them up even as early as 6th overall, because that's the earliest I got in any of my drafts this year. And I remember consoling with you.
Yes.
I called you. I was like, I have 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I remember I was burning a joint down. And I was like, I got 5 minutes right here. before this draft starts, and I'm looking at D-Hop for sure. I'm like, I'm gonna get D-Hop there because I already liked him better than Adams because that's where people were pulling up Adams.
Right. I couldn't do that either.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, D-Hop's just the guaranteed, and like, you know, he should be going like top 3 in some cases. Like, you know, if you know, in hindsight now, right?
Right.
Because you know he like
Who,
over like
Hopkins
a
not top
Camaro. No, this is straight hindsight.
Oh,
if
right.
you look at how it lines up, it's like CMC's where he should be.
Right.
Right. Like you know, who would 2 be? Maybe
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas.
Saquon
You know what I'm saying?
still kind of.
Yeah, you know what I
Maybe
mean.
a Derrick Henry.
Yeah, like it's you know. Okay, so check this out. And then you know you got Tyler Lockett. He shows back up. I mean, let's just go. I'll just get right back to the
Seattle,
game
yep.
because I was going to veer off on some Nick
We were
Chubb
about to
talk.
go all over.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, and then like you, I mean, that was another one we said you got to start him. It was just like one of those things. Like it's not only is it the matchup, but it's like they, you know, whatever was going on with him, it wasn't enough to me. Like okay, we have to bench him. You know what I mean? Because the big play upside was there, and the fact that you just had it's just rolling a dice. You're like, is this going to be a Tyler Lockett game? Because, you know, he's like, then you worried about even being, for Russell Wilson owners, like, you kind of had to temper your expectations to a degree. Because you're like, yo, they could just pound it in with Carson, you know what I mean, at the goal line, which I'm glad they did twice, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, that game script, that was amazing, though. Watching that game, and I was going to text you, but I didn't want to jinx, like, Carson, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm just superstitious like that.
You know
I was just
I'm
like,
not.
I fucking called this shit. Ooh, you know what I mean? And just dead him in his tracks, you know what I mean? And then when you text me, I was just like, hell yeah. Because, you know, like, I knew for a fact you're watching this game going like, yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you either got, like, I was like, I wonder if he's going crazy like me. But for sure, he's, you know, he could be like with the folded
The answer to your
hands
question
emoji.
was yes.
Yes.
I was going wild.
Right?
And you know what's crazy?
Right
bro?
when it started, too, I was just like,
It was just right off the bat.
like, all my, everything, even my opponent's guys.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking, like, in a weekend, we're like, you know, especially because I only had to pay attention to this one matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like I said some DK lineups, but it was just like, you know, I was more focused on this one more than anything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And it was just fireworks out the gate. It's one of those ones I'm like, if my son gets into fantasy one day, I'm gonna be like, son, it was 2019, right? December. What was it? What was it, Steamboat? Yeah, it was week 15. Yeah, that's right, week 15. You know what I'm saying? We had league high scores. You know what I mean?
I never put up higher. Like,
Me neither.
That
was amazing.
In all my other leagues, I just went absolutely bananas, like putting up points. Even in the GKL, I put up like
Hey, look it.
a $180.
I hate looking at it like this, but in all my shits, I went over $140 at least. Like, well, I clean sweep this week. It was crazy. I never do that. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, I've said it.
I think I've only done that once this year. It was. I had a very up and down year.
Oh, Saturday night though in the East Side League, I'm sitting there looking at a defensive back to pick up, and I'm just like,
Got to get the best corner in the game,
Andy Dalton's still the quarterback.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw it.
and he's playing against the best
I'm
corner in
gonna
the
pick
game.
up Stephon Gilmore and just plug him in on Saturday night. And what does he do? He puts up a 30 burger for me.
So you must have plugged him in there really good.
Oh,
Look at you like
pause.
You're like Saturday night. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I picked him up, plugged
I
him in
slid in his
real
DMs
good.
and I was like, Stephon, hey,
Plugged him in real good.
what are you doing? You want to play?
Pause.
Pause.
You know what's cool too? Because I think he missed last week. So it's like
No, he played.
He didn't play last week.
Gilmore?
Yeah, he was. I think
was
he
sick,
missed
but
the
he
game.
did- he
Yeah,
played. He played.
I think he missed a game.
No, he played.
Oh, okay.
played.
In
In Kansas City.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, he put up fantasy points, so I'm assuming that means he
Oh
played.
yeah. Obviously, is he that good
He's that.
from the bench?
He got
He's
a
like-
blast defended from the bench. Inactive.
Okay, but yeah, and then on the Carolina side, I mean, you know, you're seeing Curtis Samuel. You know, we did say he was a decent DK play. You know what I'm saying? And then DJ Moore, you know, you just keep plugging him in. You know what I'm saying?
DJ Moore, he really like.
Curtis, it's really like when Curtis Samuel shows up, it's really detrimental for him.
To DJ Moore?
Yeah.
Bro, he still got his 100 in like
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like...
And Curtis Samuel
he
hasn't showed
becomes-
up all year. Hasn't Curtis owned Curtis Samuel in the East Side
There's
League
only been 2 Curtis
all
Samuel
year.
games.
No, there's only really been one.
Oh, one. Okay.
One real game, and it's because
Oh,
he had
never
2
mind. And
touchdowns.
DJ Moore had a good game that game, too. Never mind. I retract
Right.
my statement.
It's okay. It's okay. But I'm just
Yes.
saying, my point I was making on DJ Moore is that he's in my keeper conversation now. Like, super tough over there.
Oh, yeah, why not? Well, see, because think about it, though. Think about it. Maybe Ryan Tannehill goes there. Maybe, all of a sudden there's going to be some options for people to go elsewhere because there's so many rumors circulating Cam moving. And it's like, this is probably even better for Cam if it's Kyle Allen even. You know what I mean? Like, better for Cam, better for Moore. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Kyle Allen, he just got growing pains, but he's really not nothing fantastic, but you love him for fantasy.
Yeah.
He's serviceable.
I mean, Will Greer is going to start next week.
Okay, so
That's a fact.
that's cool in a week 16.
Right. So they're just seeing what they have.
No, and you know what? You know what too? I was gonna say that's cool for you CMC owners, but then I remembered and how devastating it is because I'm playing against him.
I own
It was.
him. I own him.
We
and
seen
I'm
him
playing
last year in
against
week
him.
16.
Who, Will Greer?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yep.
He didn't.
And guess what?
He's not resonating with me.
Guess what? CMC still had a CMC day, and they're playing the Colts this time. Like, you can run on the Colts.
Okay. I mean, you're plugging CMC, but
Yeah, I know,
Anthony
just
Miller
saying,
is
like,
the same thing. I mean, not Anthony Miller. DJ Moore. Like, would I be crazy to bench a DJ Moore, and for like an Anthony Miller?
I'm playing against DJ Moore too, but you know what? For Anthony Miller, like he's playing Kansas City. That's Kyle Fuller. Oh, okay. Because you know
What
what?
about Allen Robinson? No,
Allen Robinson.
they're not gonna.
Well, the conscious. This
he a
is the
slot
thing.
guy? Kyle Fuller's
This
a
is the
slot
thing, though.
guy?
I mean, for a game that it should shoot out, because like Kelsey should have a day over here, right? If when you think about against that coverage, that coverage, the weak spot would be like a tight end, but you need to be a premier type tight end, and TK Noodle is one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just saying Hill could pop one big at any given moment, and Hardman. I'm just saying I think this could be like a higher scoring game than people would think. You know what I mean? Because Andy Reid knows how to find holes and shit. So check this out. With all that said, you know what I mean? There is going to be a lot of because you need Anthony Miller when they're playing from behind.
He's great,
Yeah.
and that's what they've been doing pretty much.
No, because the Cowboys game, he was a little quiet because he wasn't playing from behind. They were leading that whole game. You know what I mean?
True. That's
But it is a concentration of targets over there in Chicago.
But it's just those two guys now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I said. There's a concentration of
Right.
targets
So
in
even
Chicago.
in a bad
so-
matchup, I still kind of like it.
I just like Kendall Fuller. He's good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I'm scared of him. Like, because now we're seeing like now Anthony Miller. He's at full strength for real. Like he's healthy.
He looks good.
Yeah,
He looks like the
and
guy
he's
he was
really good because he compensates for like bad passes too. You know what I mean?
I like 2 years ago, bro. I'm watching this on a Saturday. Threw on a random fucking college game.
And it was Anthony
It
Miller.
was Memphis versus somebody, and they had
That's
this
why he
white
came
boy
from Memphis.
quarterback, and then they had this dude Anthony Miller.
It's the one where you had like 3 touchdowns that
I think
game,
his
right?
name was not Finley. I forget his name. He's like sleeved up white boy, tatted
Sick.
everywhere. But he was dope in Memphis. He might be on the team. But either way, Anthony Miller was just like they were just raving about him. So it's like when it came draft time, I was like that guy. He always rang a bell with me.
For your dynasty.
Yeah, I didn't grab him, but he was like
I
I knew about him because they were hyping him.
Look, I was on him right. With Anthony, here's my quick little Anthony Miller history. Is like same thing. Like when I was touting like receivers coming out, because if there's notable receivers coming out as rookies, you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of gotta wait on them. He comes in. He was with Mitchell. What was it? This is year 2, right? Yeah. So when he came in, he's gonna be in a Matt Nagy system, where I just seen them how they use like a slot option at whoever it is, a tight end or a receiver, just in general. They feed that. You know what I mean? So he's gonna come in immediately be the slot guy because that's what he was like in college. But also like in college he had like hella red zone touchdowns.
Yeah, he was just the guy.
Yeah, because it was like you can he
ran crisp routes.
Exactly, and in a small little space, and the ball with proper place, fucking ball.
That's what
is in
they
there.
were saying about him when, like I said, that game I watched. Like, this guy is going to the
but
NFL.
see, and then check this out. I remember the first year. Okay, here's where I was getting to. The first year with Mitch, you know what I'm saying? It was trash. It was terrible. But it was like, Joe, he needs someone in the short game. So it was like dope. Like Nagy was consciously like trying to build something around him. So they got him Anthony Miller. And then immediately, like Anthony Miller made noise last year too. It's just he came in hurt this year.
He's a bust out candidate next year.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. He's
super
still gonna
busted.
be like a 5th or 6th, maybe
I don't
sixth
think
or
he'll be-
7th rounder.
Nah, I don't think he's there yet. I think he's
People-
got-
okay,
he's
if they go into
if
the
he
pl-
goes crazy these next
Yeah,
two
exactly.
games,
It's
then
it resident. Well, look, or even he went crazy this last like
3 games.
Yeah, it's
but
like
it's,
five.
but it's like
4
he's literally
weeks.
had like
3 out of 4 weeks. Three out of the past 4 weeks.
it hasn't been like it's not enough to bump him up to
Well,
like
no,
Chris
no, no.
Godwin and
But-
Cooper
No,
Kupp.
but as your
guy.
WR3
The
or
last-
your flex, because that's what he's been.
It's been 2 of the last 3 weeks that he's done anything. So he's really only had 2 games this year, 2 real
Okay.
games. So
I just love Anthony Miller. He's one of my
Oh,
guys.
Me too. So
Yeah,
well, all right, where were we at though on that? I don't know how we got to him, but all right, let's talk about.
That's right. I don't know how. Oh yeah,
We're all over the
You
place
veered us
today.
off.
We're all
What game was that? What game was that though? The last one we were talking about.
We only talked about one. That was Seattle, Carolina.
Okay,
let's
hit me
move
with the
on.
next game. Good.
Yeah, let's see. Let me find
Great
a good one.
analysis.
Let me find a good one. Let's see. Houston, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, called that game.
You did call that one.
Yeah.
I mean, they made it a game. Tennessee did.
Oh yeah.
Coming back.
And you know what's crazy is like I was like, wow, a good thing I faded Tannehill on my DK lineups, right?
he put up points.
And then because it was like the first half,
I know.
right? I was like, wow, I feel good about that. And then he just goes crazy.
Yeah, he threw 2, ran 1 in, right? So
Yeah.
AJ Brown
He
went
ran
wild
one in
again.
first. Oh yeah, and that's another one too. I feel bad for fading him, but I was like, I mean, of course, but we did say start him in season long. Obviously, that was no brainer. But you know what I'm saying. But just in DK. But yeah, and then you know what I mean. So you feel good about Tannehill in your title game? Would you feel good about him? Saints coming up.
No. What is it? Where's it at though? I need to see that. Tannehill.
I think it's in Music City. Do they call it Music City, or am I just making that up?
What city? Music City? That's Tennessee, right?
Yeah, Memphis.
Yeah, Rock.
Memphis.
Let me see here.
That's how. What's his name? What's that
I'm
dude's
so
name?
lost right now.
Yo Gotti, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Music City.
Who am I looking for? The blunt got me. My bad.
Where the Saints and Tennessee game is at
That's right. Who the?
in the championship.
Wow.
I'm like, it's crazy because I got Michael Thomas in that matchup, and like I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah, it's
excited.
in
about it.
Tennessee, so you're right. I like it being in Tennessee better than New Orleans for sure. After what I just seen tonight, what they did to Indy.
It's true.
You know what I mean? That
You know what too, and they were without Davenport for the rest of the season. Like there's all kind of shit. Like it was like, dang,
They're
like
beat up.
I thought it could be a game, and then like I was off about the Matt call for sure.
No,
I was like-
I mean once I realized that passing record was so close, I knew that it was just going to be exactly what last year's game was. It was like Drew Brees just they're gonna
Yup.
get him this record at
Yup.
home
Oh, yeah, like
on
against the
Monday night.
Redskins.
Yeah, at home on Monday night, like everyone's gonna be rowdy for him, bro. That whole city is Drew. Like they just if it was someone else's record, like say Kamara was going for like some sort of like rushing record or something. Or someone's going for sack record. Nobody's that hyped. But Drew Brees going for like the all-time touchdown record, bro. Oh, come on.
For real though.
It's like there was no.
And
It's just
you
like
know what?
it's just like
'Cause
fuck.
He
Why didn't
is
I
one of
factor
those
that in?
dudes
I could have
that
cashed
really
out.
hypes up motherfuckers. Like when he does his
They
little
ride.
routine shit in the huddle, but also like what I'm saying, or the routine shit before they start the game. But like just like even like when he beat the record, when he got the record, he's hugging everybody, every single player. You know what I mean? Like it's dope because it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like that fool, it's not an act. Like kind of like how people say Russell Wilson's shit is an act. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you ain't never seen that about Drew Brees. Shout out to the wise man. One time the wise man told a story about he's trying to holler at this pretty lady at the bar, and then Drew Brees comes up and grabs him. He's like, "Yo, that's my wife." And then Drew Brees bought him all drinks because it was in his restaurant. You know what I mean? But
I
yeah.
couldn't help but think about that story you told me when
Oh,
they were
yeah.
just showing the whole family in the press box and shit.
Yeah, I know, right? I swear, every time they show her, that's all I think about. But they say, yeah. But anyways, Nuke Skywalker did Nuke Skywalker things without scoring a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like,
Got it all late. which is great. Oh
Yeah.
he didn't score. Did he?
No, he didn't score.
Oh, yeah,
but
it was just right. It was 120.
Yeah, he got the hunt. Yeah, as I said, he won a buck and some change. Oh, it was the 120. I love Nuke Skywalker.
Yeah, he
I
did
love
his
Frankenstein.
Thing. He did his thing. He sure did. He was buck 19.
Excuse me.
Buck 19.
Excuse me. My mother raised me right.
Yeah, Nuke. He's part of the fraternity this year. He's getting, he's earned my respect.
Oh yeah.
I've never been a Hopkins guy. Ever.
You know what's funny is this
is the first year I always really wanted.
I always was a Nuke Hopkins guy because I had him his rookie year too. And like I remember I had a bet with one of the homies that he was like, because I was on Nuke. This is like one of the first guys I touted too, because that was what 2014. You know what I mean? And I remember I got him like hella late. I remember that for sure. But anyways, fucking my other homie, I think it was Vetter even. Vetter was like, "Nah, OBJ is gonna be the shit." And he said, "Who?" He made me bet. He bet me who would have more yards, and I think Nuke went over 1,000. You may want to fact check me on that, but I was like, "Ugh, this kid is dope." You know what I mean? Just like one of those things. Like
he came out in the OBJ draft. No, did he?
I think check it out. Check me out.
I know. Like Michael. I think Michael Thomas came out in that one too.
No. Michael Thomas came out in 2016. Yeah, Michael Thomas came out in 2016 because I had him too that year. Pause. But I had him off the waiver wire. It was just he was just heating up. I was like, this kid is like, it was like he looked like Marcus Colson, like better Marcus Colson. Like, because they were like the way he not his skill set or anything like that, but like his size and the way that they were using him. They were moving him around, using him in the red zone, like right out the gate as a rookie. I was like, ugh. Then he got an ankle. You know what I'm saying? So he missed a couple again. Did you find that out? Nuke Skywalker's rookie year?
I'm looking. I think it was 14.
Yeah, and I think he got like 1,100 even receiving yards. I was like, this kid is sick. I was like, you know what I mean? He's just one of the ones like, all right, always try to have him somehow. But then it was crazy because the way like you would think like after last season, because he pretty much did what he always does.
2013, he was a rookie.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
2014.
That's right. So 2014 is when I had him. Okay, so that was his sophomore year. Okay, cool. See, I knew it didn't sound right.
And then he blew up third year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He had 1,000 though, right?
When? His rookie year? No.
No. The 14.
Yeah, 1,200.
Yeah. Okay. See, I had I had the bet with fucking him and OBJ. Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, I knew I beat him with the OBJ shit.
Damn. All right. So we're gonna close out that game.
I mean, yeah. Kenny Stills though, real quick.
Whatever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying, any Kenny Stills?
No,
though?
it's just garbage. He was just there.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It should have been Hopkins. Should have got one of those.
Sure.
At least one. But I'm just biased. That's all.
It's almost like, yeah, Will Fuller's back. Now
Watson.
It's Kenny Stills.
Watson kind of he was okay. He wasn't bad, but I need him to blow up one. Just blow up next week. But
who do they got? They got the Bucks.
Yes.
I love this game, dude.
I've been kind of looking at matchups.
You know what? I'm mad that Godwin's kind of like gone though, because it's like, but you know what though? I hella trust Jameis to just chuck it like he always does. I fucking love you, Infamous.
Yes, he does.
I fucking love you.
Brashad Perryman's moving into this.
Yeah, pick him up.
Godwin and Evans rolled into one. Is he just like super? He's gonna be Superman next week.
Fucking pick him up. And I mean, if you're if you're a guy who lost Godwin, or you know what I mean, maybe take a shot on Justin Watson. You know what I mean?
They're gonna throw it over there still.
Yeah, they're gonna
stop.
throw it. Oh, pick up OBJ.
Pick up OBJ.
I mean, OBJ, what's his name? OJ Howard. I knew it was some kind of fucking acronym.
OJ Howard, did he even do anything? I mean,
OJ Howard is running all the routes. What the hell? Yeah, check him out.
I'm going to look that up.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to fact check.
Today I was running.
Jameis threw for 460, and he got 46 yards on 8 targets. So he'll need to get a touchdown.
I was going to say, I knew there was something notable. Pick him up, though. If you, if you lost Chris Godwin, I would pick him up and then flex this guy.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about that game. Tampa and Detroit. I mean, your boy, Infamous.
I fucking love Infamous. You know what?
I mean,
he's first of all, He's steady the president of the Pick Six Club.
It was the
And you know what he
greatest
does,
thing ever.
dog? You know what he does? He gets in this motherfucker, he looks around, and he's like, all right, guys, you know what's coming. I ain't even gonna call no player. I just, you know what I mean? Just run. I don't care. I'm not looking at none of y'all. They're in the huddle like, all right, y'all ready? Bird. And then he throws a pick. Yeah! Woo! And he cheers on the dude.
Their chest
For
bump.
real. And you know what he tells them too? He tells the dudes in the huddle too, but before he does it, he goes, this is gonna make y'all better. You know what I mean? This is how we get better. So he puts them in a hole somehow. In this case, you know, it was just a pick. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? And then they got the
The
ball
second
back.
pass of the game.
Yeah,
and I
but
text
you know
you
what?
immediately.
Like,
I
whoa!
text you immediately.
Whoa!
It was
I know.
probably 10, 15, 10, 10. It wasn't even.
Oh,
it was
yes.
the first
I
drive.
know,
And
dog.
I said he's throwing for 500 today.
I've never been so. Yeah, I got the text,
You know it.
bro. I've never been so hyped when I seen the pick, like, cause it was the infamous pick. You know what I mean? He dropped. He doesn't even drop back because he's in the shotgun. He gets the ball, throws a pick. I'm like, whoa!
like a touchdown.
Yeah, I was mad when it wasn't a pick six. Cause so was he. You know he was mad. He was pissed when it's not a pick six.
You should have ran that back. I gave it.
Right? He gets back in there. You know what's funny, dog? In another podcast I was listening to, I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying, we don't mingle yet. Yeah, we don't promote this. But anyways, hold on, that's my boy. Oh, that's the other podcast fools. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? They were referencing the fact that does he do this to you know what I mean, to like, because that's, you know, something like he likes to keep the stats even, because he's almost like even.
Oh yeah, no, he just rides out.
With his touchdowns. Yep.
Hey.
Special guest, Dilly. And we live right now. What it do?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take a seat. You trying to burn?
Sure.
Yep,
Wait,
yep.
wait, you're not blocking anything over there, are you?
I'm in the red over there.
Okay, yeah, fuck it.
Oh yeah, so infamous, man. He goes out. Brashad Perryman gets three tuggies.
Wax poetic about Rashad.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying? First of all, has like fucking the most unique name I've ever heard, Brashad. You hear different variations of him, right? Rashad, you know what I mean? Maybe you think people read his name, they call him Richard? Or is it, it's spelled with an SH, huh? Brashad.
Yeah, you can't mess
Brashad.
that up.
That's tight.
Yeah, he got off, man. He's gonna win me a championship. That's what I'm sure of.
You know what? God bless Devontae Parker. God bless fucking what's his name? And Rashad Perryman.
Yes.
Because I think they were from the same year.
They might have been. Perryman's been around a while.
Yeah.
He's been around a while, but he hasn't really been much. So he just really busted out like literally the last like 3 weeks.
What else? I'm trying to think what else is notable in this game. Oh yeah, man. Do you worry about Kenny Galladay's? I mean, damn. Hopefully, if you guys have, if playmakers have Kenny Galladay, you know what I'm saying, and it wasn't a player's Galladay, you know what I mean?
I'm off of all Detroit. Once Stafford was out, it was all bad for everybody.
But Amendola didn't get hurt, right?
Actually, he did good. I think he got the 100, like
Yeah,
70 for
yeah,
100.
like we called, like we dreaded, I
It
should
happened.
say.
It happened.
Yeah, but is he still alive?
He's alive. I think.
He didn't get hurt, because I'm saying he's a pickup. Like if you know if you lost to Chris Godwin, fuck it, go pick this motherfucker up.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Amendola, yeah, because he's not like he's just a slot guy. Like it's easy for a weak quarterback to just rely on those quick outs and all that shit. So
I like how you just shitted on David Blau, the
I don't like him.
ultimate,
He's a third string quarterback in the end, really.
the
right?
ultimate third string quarterback.
No, he's no Minshew. You can't.
I
Don't
know.
give him the
no.
Minshew
Minshew's
vibes.
Minshew's a starter. Fuck that. Don't disrespect the Ginsu.
He was a backup.
Hey, he came in there. Oh, let's get to that game.
Yeah, I mean,
He came in there. Oh, hold on. Go ahead. Give us the laydown.
yeah, I mean he stole the show in Oakland. He left the game in a Cadillac on. It had hydros.
Hella
it was
hose
bouncing.
in it.
Yeah, all of them
Train of
bouncing.
hose.
Look like the ones from the Lowrider magazines. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just posted.
Minshew, the Ginsu, came into the black hole and he said, oh, they said it's the last game here, right? He's like, good. I'm gonna make sure they leave on this note.
Shit was getting ugly over there after that. He
I
set it off.
know. You know what? All jokes aside, motherfuckers were fighting crazy. I heard it was like a gang of fights.
They were throwing hella shit on the field and like, yeah, it was. I wouldn't be surprised about the fights for sure. For sure. After that, they were pissed. They were pissed. But that's weird shit.
But then it was like, it was a Chris Conley day. Called it. You know what I'm saying? Specifically for if he was a pickup and plug in, play, pause. Look at the alliteration. You know what I'm saying? No, but then also, if he's around, I'll pick him up too. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys. But also as long as DJ Chark, the Chark Knight himself
is out. Yeah,
he's
he
out.
got
But
2
then,
touchdowns.
but I don't see them bringing him back. You know what I mean?
Who, Conley?
The Chark Knight.
Oh, just let him sit.
Yeah,
it's 2 games.
they have nothing to play for.
It's 2 games left.
So that way, pick up Chris Conley. You know what I mean?
Yep, my boy the baller, he got off in that game.
Oh yeah,
got it.
Oh
off
yeah,
in,
it was
the
expected.
first half.
Cause ain't nobody stealing from him no more. Did anybody snake his touchdown?
Ty Williams got one.
Oh yeah, but shit.
The Gazelle.
You know what?
He galloped.
Yeah, he's a friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? The Gazelle. He was back. I like how too this week, like going into this week, he actually came out and he was like, "Yeah, I've been dealing with that plantar fasciitis for real." And I was like, now they're all making excuses. But then that makes me, I actually love the Gazelle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he came back. Fournette, he didn't really do too much.
No, they kind of bottled him. They kind of bottled him up. It was a soft matchup too. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe because the Ginsu was dicing him up through the air.
Yeah, I mean they stole it late.
Give me the Ginsu line because I didn't even look at his numbers.
He threw 2 touchdowns. I know that. It wasn't,
I know, right?
It wasn't nothing special.
Yeah, no, I just, you know what I'm saying? But still, though, the nostalgia, he will be remembered. The Ginsu came through and shut the place down for good.
He shut down the Coliseum for sure. And he rolled off in a Cadillac.
And you know what? You'll see him in Vegas. He'll be out there on the strip in a Cadillac, in said Cadillac.
202 touchdowns, so he was cool. Oh, there you go.
202?
Yep.
Yeah.
They stole it late. Another team that stole it late. You know what I'm saying?
I should have just went Tannehill.
The Falcons, bro. They stole it late.
This motherfuckers, dude.
Hear your action.
You know what? When okay, we'll get to that game. So we're on that game.
Look how when the Niners win, we lead off with the Niners.
Yeah, it's true.
Roll
Okay, well,
with it,
now that we're
ease
there,
in.
bring it up. You know what I'm saying? No, but okay, look. First one, that Austin Hooper shit. Okay, we'll get right to the end of the game. First of all, Kittle, fucking love you, Kittle. Oh, wait a second. I ain't even got his blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fucking love Kittle. You know what I'm saying? Had Kittle as as smashing in this one, for sure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, there it is. Ha ha, Jamaicans.
Wake him up. Wake him up.
Yeah, had Kittle smashing this one. You know what I'm saying? His target volume was a direct cause for, you know what I'm saying, Manny Sanders to kind of fuck people when they needed him, and Debo. Debo, he's good for one every game, right? He got his one, but he dropped that shit. You know what I mean? There was a pass that really pissed me off because I'm watching the game in real time, right? And then every time it's commercials, I go run to the other room and watch fucking Red Zone, right? But then, you know what I'm saying? So
that's how you did it, huh?
yeah, and they're both on some 60 inches. You know what I mean? 60-inch TV, so it's like dope. So I'm running back and forth, bro, and it's a party. There's hella people watching the Niner game. So when I'm watching the Niner game, right? I remember we're down there, and then Kittle's right at the goal line, and then Jimmy G just underthrows it. Not underthrows it, he just throws it hella bad. And I was like, fucking, that was it. When you look at things that would have changed the course of the game, the way your defense can play, you know what I mean? Like, just little nuances where it's like, that was one I was like, damn, Jimmy, fuck. Like, because, you know what? I don't put it past Jimmy. He's like, it's the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking hella hoes. You know what I mean? He's like, fucking, just to put extra sauce on it, he's fucking hoes from Atlanta. He's like, Jimmy, where you at? Oh, I'm in Atlanta right now. It's Saturday. Yeah, I got a red eye.
I'll be back.
You know what I mean? Great, go fuck Atlanta.
I mean, we all knew that was kind of like gonna be the case here, where they were gonna take a letdown a little bit, but still, they were supposed to roll them.
We did call it on the show, and we did.
I thought they were gonna roll them, but I mean, obviously, you're not gonna be as up for this game as you were for New Orleans. That's just a fact.
We did call it on the show where we were saying the absentees is really gonna, really gonna make it where it's gonna be scary for the two weapons that remain, which is Hooper and Julio.
It was all Julio.
Exactly.
It was all Julio.
It was all Julio, but still, even when Hooper. Okay, so now fast forward to the end of the game, because then I want to get off the shit. 'Cause that one, I woke up this morning like fuck, because it's the magnitude of that loss. But anyway,
You woke up like that?
yeah, it's like damn it. You know what I'm saying? It's funny too, because my girl, she was getting ready, and then like so I'm like I could hear her making noise, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like half asleep. She's getting ready for work, and she's like, I'm so sad, and I'm just like, fuck. She just made me think of it immediately, like, you know what I mean? Because I could hear it. Anyways, where I'm like, it's not a dream. It was real. Because, I was so faded yesterday. And I'm enjoying my day, but that one part fucked me up, like, for a second. Or every time it reminded me. And then all the fucking... but then it was cool because the Raiders lost, and so they were all pissed, too. You know what I mean? Because, they like to jump on us. It was like, ha-ha. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I digress. So back to the game. When I was on... When it was the last play, and then Hooper, or the second to last play, and Hooper hit the ground with the touchdown, right? I was like, oh my God, this is like Niner shit right here. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, only a real, I said like this, then I said it out loud, only something really legit can happen right now where, I was like, because anything it seems like anything that the referees will favor us right now, I feel like you know what I mean? Because they have been in a lot of these cases, like it's almost like they want the story. You know what I mean?
They couldn't.
No, but here, so back to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? When they reviewing that last, the one that ended up being a real touchdown, it was so clean, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, when you see it in real time, and the clock stops, and like, yes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But then,
and it was ruled a non-touchdown, so
exactly.
But it had to be reviewed.
Exactly, because it was within 2 minutes. Right. So it's like, yeah, exactly. And then when I seen it the first time,
I thought for a second it was unreviewable, and then I remember.
No, it's within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So when I seen the first review, I was like, fuck, that's it. Just seen it right away. He broke the plane. That's it. Then they're gonna. Here's another angle. It doesn't matter. Show all of them.
The first one was it.
That was it. And I was like, it's all good. It just changes the course of things because we just watched Seattle win. You know what I mean? This is reality football talk, playmakers. But I know y'all that's there with us. And we be getting some nice little hits still. Nice little views on, you know what I mean? Some shout out to all your playmakers. You know what I mean? Come on, Jamaicans, wake up. Let's playmaker. We're shouting out the playmakers, god fucking damn it. Jamaicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
because y'all still tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
That was a brutal loss.
Yeah, it was brutal. But you know what though? This might be one of those things. Because look at shout out. We're gonna get to this game now.
Oh, man down.
Yeah, we're gonna get to this next that game, the Rams and the Cowboys.
Well, what you want to say about it?
Shout out to the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I almost, you know what I mean? I haven't been able to play that song in a minute.
It's usually followed up with a boo. Not this time.
No, because
why are you happy for them? Because they beat the Rams?
They beat the Rams.
That doesn't matter.
And that solidified our playoff appearance no matter what.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I don't think we had to worry about the Rams.
It's solidified. No, I'm just saying. It's that actually because of the math. So even if God forbid we lose out. Football, God forbid we lose out. Right? We're still in no matter what. But we literally control our own destiny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, the Cowboys.
Jamaicans.
They beat the shit out of the Rams. I don't think I saw that coming.
Yeah, I was lightweight watching that game. You know what I'm saying? Because, I was right, dog. I was going back and forth. Like, it was, like, actually a nerve-wracking game, that Niner game. Because it was just everything, just calling it. And I actually put money on the Falcons to cover. Because then I got to a scenario where I was like...
So you manifested this.
I said to cover.
He's the one to blame. He's the one. You playing with
it's
fire.
It's a smart bet.
You were playing with fire.
There's a way you could. There's a way you could have your cake and eat it. No, there isn't, huh?
Not in
ever.
This scenario. Not it?
Not ever. Yeah. It was too much points. It was like 10. It was like 10 or 11. Was it 10? It was like, dog. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Because we're so banged up, and from what we've been giving up for the last 6 weeks, even, you know what I mean?
All right. Enough of that game.
What?
Enough of that game. Let's go to Cincinnati. Let's go to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati.
Oh, the Rams game though.
Oh yeah, no. Did we finish that one? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? You're rolling out everybody you've been fucking with, if in the championship game with all your Cowboys, and then I guess
You're rolling out Amari
and-
Cooper
and-
with confidence.
huh?
You're rolling out Cooper with confidence.
Oh yeah,
Who are they playing next? week?
Eagles.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the Cowboys got the Eagles in your fantasy title game. So all your Cowboys, you're firing them all up. You know what I'm saying? And then the Rams, they got the Niners, our Niners, and you have to fire them all up because
Of
we're
course.
so banged up on defense. It's not even
Mostert was
funny.
firing up again. Asking for a friend.
I mean, you know what? It's the usage is there. The usage is there. He does catch passes too. So I mean, I think in this matchup in particular, he's a flex at best because I think this will be there will be a lot of
Mostert or Freeman? Freeman at Jacksonville or at home though.
wait where?
Jacksonville.
Oh my God, he's gonna eat.
He's gonna eat.
Oh yeah, this is the Jaguars.
Right.
They're down there with the Panthers against the run.
Factually correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a big decision though, because I also have another rule of thumb: when they're young and they're hot and they're on fire, you start them especially when they're in prime time.
And it's a Saturday night game. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Can bring these youngsters back to like, ooh, I remember like in college. It brings something out of them. You know what I mean? You know that's true too.
I like that.
But see, but yeah, I mean, all things considered, like for instance, like the huge check, the big bag, Kyle Juszczyk. He's like he got involved in like it's to be the guys with the short pass because there's gonna be so much pass rush coming at Jimmy G, right, and coming at our line trying to get to Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? And that the dump offs. It's gonna be, that's how I see the game script. But also like the short game, like with Kittle and Sanders. Like I think like that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna dink and dunk them to death. Cut them up with 1,000. What is it?
1,000 cuts.
Like 1,000 cuts. Kill them by 1,000 cuts. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit, and then hit them with like big blows here and there. Big play action, big bootlegs. You know what I'm saying? And type
All
of
right.
shit.
So Rams Cowboys. Finish up on that. What do you have on the Rams? Anything?
No, yeah, like I just said, you're starting up all your players that you've been fucking. Your Robert Woods, your Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp didn't do shit.
Yeah, he did.
Did he score in the end?
Yep.
He got it. It's right. He got a cheap touchdown, but
Yeah.
he was getting like
Doesn't
shut
matter.
out.
It's fantasy.
It's true. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look at who we gonna hone in on? I mean, it's
I mean, like, what if there's a
We're-
Brashad Perryman sitting there, or you got a struggling Cooper Kupp? Is that an easy?
I'm not getting away from 2 girls, 1 cup. He got you here. He had too many big games. You get what I'm saying? 2 girls, 1 cup had too many big games. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cooper Kupp. I salute you, my friend. You're my. He was my 5th round value, and he paid.
So you're
paid
just
in
loyal
full.
to the soil at this point.
Paid in full. I love him. He put up fantasy points for you. Come on, you love him. Just because the way the game went. You know what I mean?
And it's the Niners coming up, so all right. We
Yeah,
should be able to throw, right?
I mean, yeah.
If Julio,
Theoretically, because there isn't going to be no Sherman still. There isn't going to be. You know what I mean?
all right, we're on to Cincinnati.
You're on to Cincinnati.
Patriots, Cincinnati. Give me your
Well, the Patriots,
2 cents.
Yep. The Patriots, they wanted all the. Is that enough for you to dip underneath there? Do I need to open it up?
Oh yeah, that should be good.
Okay, for sure. All right, my guy.
All right, bro.
Hey, happy holidays.
Yep, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Always spreading the Christmas cheer.
Oh yeah.
Look at
You
that.
know what I mean? Hey, love you, my brother.
Yeah, I'm top up to it.
Yep. Yep.
You guys feel the love right here on the GMM.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell your brothers you love them when they really your brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So what were we talking about? Cincinnati.
Yeah. So
New
check
England.
this out. Brady and them, they had the film. They had all the footage. They was like trying to study the film. Like, hey, we have to stop the big bad Bengals. We're going to their house. And right, but see, like I said, start Joe Mixon.
They must be so
I
worried
said,
about their team.
start Joe Mixon, though.
You did.
Remember?
You
I
did.
was like, don't worry, because Joe Mixon, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, Sir Joe Mixon,
He's back, huh?
himself, he's been back. Remember even when I traded for him back then, what was that, week 9?
I mean, let me deep dive into Joe Mixon here. He's been good, I feel like.
Yeah,
lately.
I loved, because I love Joe Mixon too.
That's true. That's true.
he's
Okay,
on-
the last 3 games, he's put up numbers. Before that, he was absolutely pedestrian. He had floor games. That's about it. Nothing but floor games. So the last 3 weeks, he's kind of been better.
But it's been the last 3 weeks, I'm like, he's a must start.
yeah, it was the Jets, Cleveland,
yeah,
and Patriots.
and
He's got
it-
Miami this week, so if you got him in the chip, you
Oh
got
my
got
God,
a
you
great
love
matchup.
it.
You got a good matchup.
If
But
you got to the chip, Sir Joe Mix-a-Lot, he loves touchdowns and he cannot lie. And he's going to be in. I'm telling you.
does he score? Hold on. Did he get a touchdown? I don't think he
No,
did.
I'm just saying, I'm
In
just,
that
'cause,
game,
I'm
after
just
what
the reference.
Saquon just did to them.
It's the reference.
Absolutely. Loved
Yeah.
it, though.
But
Loved it.
yes, and he will. I mean, because, dog, it's Miami. They're trying to secure shit. They looking at, like, I bet you these dumbasses are going to get Tua for real.
Miami?
Yeah.
They're going to get somebody. They're not going to have Josh Rosen. Fucking
No.
Josh Rosen.
I know. I don't know.
All right, so, like, okay, let's talk about Miami and the Giants real quick.
Yeah.
Because there's not really much there.
Well,
On
it was
that
like
game.
Edelman got-
No. 'Cause let's finish on New England, too.
Yeah,
So, getting ahead of myself.
Damn. I guess
It was ugly kind of for them.
I guess if you got Tyler Boyd and if you're still around and you have Tyler Boyd, yeah, hell yeah, you'd love it. He's playing Miami, theoretically, you know what I'm saying? Should be, you know what I mean? And because the fact it's, you just love and you love that the Magic Man is gonna be able to make that a game. Also, so you know what I mean, you fire him and you love Joe Mixon. That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah. As for the Patriots, Edelman got shut out in that game pretty much.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like he let people down when they needed him this week.
It was bad. It was real bad. Sony Michel, he got some nice. He got about 100 yards. James White got the touchdown. Brady was
Right,
weak.
early.
Brady was weak. The defense obviously did they did their thing, but
You know, the beginning of the game in warm-ups. The beginning of the game in warm-ups, right? Brady, he was throwing. They showed him he would throw, and every time he would be like shaking his thing out. You know what I mean? Like he was uncomfortable. Just saying that because he is older and it would be cold, so it's that. But the fact that he has the elbow injury and you know what I mean. But who they playing? They're playing Buffalo Bills, so it's like, man, I kind of there's gonna be you could run on the Buffalo Bills, so I don't know playmakers like I might want to find a different option.
yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
With TB12, you know what I mean? Tom Terrific hasn't really been that terrific for you in fantasy. I mean, he did it this week though, right? Didn't he?
Not really. No.
No, just
I
the
think
two
he threw.
touchdowns?
He threw one. Did he throw 2?
Yeah, he threw like one to Henry too. No, Harry, N'Keal Harry.
That's right. Yeah. So no, he was. He threw 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, which was like fucking weak at Cincinnati. They were supposed to like. I mean, they had the game in control. He didn't need to really do shit. So, I guess you can't really judge Brady off that. But it's weak. You can't really. You can't rely on that going forward. So, like you said, he's a bench for me, just because there's probably a way better streaming option out there. But shit, let me see. Let's get off that game. I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to next week, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm distracted. My head's in the clouds.
No, you know
I
what?
can't focus, bro. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. You know
Well,
what I mean?
well. Think about this. Let's
giddy.
just go to this next game because it was in another place.
Miami.
It was. It was.
You mean the glorious,
It was in Scotland where the laddie
the young,
game. They almost brought them to the promised land,
swift on foot,
but the laddie.
blazing speed. Ah, the laddie! Fire up the Vipers!
Hey, this bring that one back. That one's so epic. I love the laddie. That Scottish lad. Oh my God, we're in weeks. We're in the championship. The championship week. If you got the laddie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. If you got the laddie,
$5 for a buck.
Yeah, you
30,
fi-
but
I
he
would-
had the long one. I mean,
but that's what he's in it for, and it's like it's most of it is Jack too. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing:
He's a
I'm
burner.
terrified of playing against him this week because he might be rolled out on me.
yeah, and he's got Philly, like you said, coming up. So that's it's not a bad matchup, even though Philly's playing a little bit better. But they are actually getting burned still. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's not great. But all right, yeah. So we were talking about Giants and Cincinnati, or no,
Yeah.
Giants and Miami.
In Miami,
A lot of points in that game. It took a while, but Devontae Parker, he did what he was supposed to do.
Hey, I had faith in that game.
Bro, I made in 2 leagues. I started Darius Slayton, and I was so pissed for and then he got the touchdown.
Yeah.
And I said, at least he got the 10.
What was his line at the end of the day, along with the touchdown?
2 for 30 and a touchdown.
So you were cool. You're cool with it.
You
You
got
your double digit.
You'll take 10 and
Yeah.
after what you were seeing, but it was
Exactly.
still that one hurt.
Yeah. That's how I felt about Hollywood Brown, dog, on Thursday night. And I was like, oh my God, I'm starting off bad. I was like, I should have rolled out Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown. I was looking at so many different options.
Yeah, no, but that was a juicy game though. Saquon, he came back, balled hard. Devontae Parker next year, if they have some new quarterback, do you like him? With anyone other than Fitzpatrick, or am I just
Listen,
really driving that narrative home?
I like motherfucker. Okay, when the past couple of years, when he got drafted, I want to say was Gaze the guy there.
Probably.
Okay, so here's my take: it's like as long as this coaching staff is there, which they are going to be more than likely. You know what I mean? Because they're actually doing. It's not like they'll be like, all right, they let these guys do everything to lose all year, only to fire them all and bring in some new guys. You know what I mean? And they made all these draft picks and shit. You know what I mean? Or collect all these draft picks. So it's like whoever they're gonna get some kind of quarterback. If they get Tua, they're stupid. They get them early. But you know what I mean? And who's to say that?
I don't think they're gonna get Tua. Tua's hurt. He's not gonna go early.
Yeah, so they might be, and I think they'll have, they might even be able to get him, target him in the second round because they're early in the second.
You just love Tua in Miami.
I just see that.
You see it happening?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Or it's like, you know what I mean? Crazy. We've seen crazier stuff. I feel like Tannehill's gonna kind of try to auction himself off to a couple of these places.
He's gonna want to get paid. That's for sure.
Exactly, because he knows he's earning a chance.
Tennessee's about to break the bank though. They got money to pay a quarterback.
They do, but it's historically they don't really do that. They don't
no,
really,
but
they
he's
don't
not
really-
going to demand $30 million a year either.
It's true.
He'll probably
This
be 20, 25. Maybe.
Or he'll be like, franchise tag me, yo. Because he'll get 35 for real.
He might.
When you do the average, oh my God, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or maybe 30. You probably get 30.
He's gonna
Still,
get paid
though,
something.
give me
He's
that
gonna get paid.
guaranteed.
He's going to get paid.
And you feel me?
As for Devontae Parker, though, is he all right? So next
yeah.
year, Devontae
Next
Parker
year.
or DJ Moore?
Next year,
Who do
first
you
of
like? Are they
all, I don't always technically chase. It's kind of hard to chase the year before with Parker, like you said, because we don't know the situation with quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's balling hard.
Because he's always supposed to be like that. Here's the thing: what I say
He's
is
almost I'm considering keeping him.
This is why I was asking
Him or Moore? That's why I was.
Check this out. This is why I was asking. What do you when he got drafted? If I think it was 2015, right? I think that's when he got drafted. But here's the reason why I said it's because Adam Gase, when he was there. No. Yeah, was he there already? No, he was in Chicago that year. So when he got there, Parker was there, right? And then he has this thing where he has this dope ass player and he won't use him, like Circa Bell right now. You know what I mean? Or even just everyone, Kenyon Drake when he was there. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, look at Jay Ajayi was dope. He's so dope. He's going 200-yard games, and he's like, yeah, you know what? First chance I get, I'm gonna trade this motherfucker off. You know what I mean? It's weird. So as soon as he's out of the picture, and then he was hurt most of the year, and then dealing with like Josh Rosen,
Right.
when he was.
But look, with a competent quarterback,
Exactly.
he's a good talent.
And here's the thing too is
But
like
are they gonna have
with
a
this
company?
coaching staff, or okay, here to dumb it down. With this coaching staff, at least you know with Parker, they're gonna have someone who's drawing up plays because he's the true number one. You know what I mean? Drawing up plays for him, like peppering him even. And then you're gonna have Preston Williams come back and all these other variables, and because they're gonna bank on like having a guy like Preston Williams come back and like, you know what I mean? You have Albert Wilson. He's there still because he had under contract, and you know what I mean. You have all kind of variables. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Gesicki.
all right.
You have this young crop that's all together, but that's why they signed him because he's the veteran now over there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We
And
spent too much time on the
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins. So we fired up the bagpipes, but we didn't talk about the Eagles.
oh yeah, so the Eagles game, right? Damn,
I just realized that.
Eagles is okay. Let me ask you this. First of all, just to end the game, you know what I mean? We called Peterson as a strong flex. He went off. You know what I'm saying?
Miles Sanders, boy.
Yeah, Miles Sanders. Well, I love you, Miles Sanders. Ooh.
AP did get some money. He got about 90 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
3 catches. Okay.
Yo, Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders went wild
Yo,
though.
the Christmas card is in the mail. You got me to the chip. My young brother, young blood.
He did it. He sure the fuck did.
I mean, I worry about him only because they might fool with like Jordan Howard coming back.
Nah.
But it's like he just hasn't been cleared for contact.
Nah. You see what Miles Sanders just did, bro?
Miles Sanders is, but
He's getting the gig. He's getting the gig for the next 2 games.
Okay, who is it? Where do we want to go?
What are you talking
Philly or Dallas?
about? Are you talking about the Niners?
Yep.
Dallas.
Right? Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, even though as
I don't know,
as
Philly,
fallen
though.
apart as Philly's been, they show up in the playoffs, dog. Even though
Nick Foles shows up in the playoffs.
well, he was only in one playoff series, really.
Carson Wentz didn't win any.
Yeah, that's true. Yo, he has such a fucking chip on his shoulder. He needs to get there, and everything bad keeps happening around him, dude. Young Carson. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're gonna roll him out in that matchup, though. I'm not afraid of the Cowboys matchup as they're not the same. Even though they stifled Wentz last time, this is one of those games. This is fucking blood, guts, and glory now. You know what I mean? And this motherfucker Peterson, I think he's a far better coach, and I think they just got outplayed the last time they met because of the fact that were they in Dallas last time?
When
The first time they met this year.
fuck. Let me see here.
Because you're confident about starting your Ertz, obviously. I mean, I'm so glad Ertz even when people were saying he was falling off, he was still not failing you all the way, and he just continues to produce. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz.
Philly last time.
It was in Philly last time. Oh shit! So they're going into Dallas. Dang, doesn't change it though. Doesn't change it for me. What I said. Because it should be like a fucking shootout. Because man, you should just be rapage with Cooper.
No, the game's in Philly, so it was in Dallas last time.
Okay,
Is that what I
yes,
said?
okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, no, you said it was in Philly last
No,
time.
I lied.
Okay, good. Even better though. I still think Cooper's gonna have a day. I still like this was actually a small yardage game for Dak against who did they just play
Rams.
against the Rams? But obviously because that secondary is tougher. So you know what I mean. I expect a big Dak game. You know what I mean. I hope for it too. You know what I mean. I don't want to say I expect it, but just because of the matchup, I mean, what's his name? Even Eli Manning came off the bench watching fucking Danny Dimes, and he was just like, all right, throw for 250 and 2 or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Okay, let's see. We got a lot of games still to get to.
Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna smash through them real fast.
We're just blazing through these. We've been sidetracked, playmakers.
Yeah.
It's been a celebration.
But you know what though? Yeah, it's a celebratory. Is that the word? Plus,
tonight
you know what
it is.
too?
Tonight it is.
You know the analytics too. They're listening. Even if they have to return and finish the episode, they listen. Man, we love you, playmakers. The ones that are they've been sticking with us this time of year. Because you know what though, if y'all been sticking with us, for sure y'all's winning. You know what I mean? especially if you can just put trust into some of the shit we say.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
is
we
it
gotta,
like-
we put,
No, like the proof is there. Like they'll be able to be like, damn, okay, like like good thing I listened to him, or damn, I should have listened to him. You know what I mean? Like there's been for sure the playmakers have been through different scenarios with us. You know what I mean? And like,
oh yeah.
we
That's why next year when we get you started in the draft, then you'll really, you know what I mean. That's where you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
we'll build the foundation.
That's when the goo. And that's where the goo builds the foundations to get into like 50% of his entries.
and
You know
I'm
what I
in
mean?
10 leagues, bro.
Yep, exactly.
I had an epiphany though in
What's
the
that?
East Side League. Is that remember I told you that like with heavy wide receiver leagues where it's like 3 or 4 that the calculator tells you go receiver heavy early, right?
Yeah.
And me and the professor both went receiver heavy early, and we're both in the final. The only 2 teams that went 2 receivers.
And you know
And he went 4 straight. He went 4 straight receivers to start the draft, and I went.
Well, because
I did 2 for sure.
Okay, when you have 4 receiving spots that you have to start mandatory, right? When you have, this is why it's recommended to do like go heavy wide receiver, obviously, because that even though there's a position of abundance, you know what I mean? There's really only 24 of those top guys that exist. So it's like if you can get 4 of
It's
the
not even
top
less than that, I'd say, really. But
well, no, I'm
25,
saying like
really.
24. So you have your top 12 WRs, then your 13 to 24 are your WR2s, right? So it's like in the league, those are like the top 24 in reality, right? But in fantasy, it's the So you want to get like in that type of league, theoretically, you want to have 4 of those. You know what I'm saying? Four is maybe 2 from each.
Because you can always find productive running backs. Because there's 2 running backs pretty much on almost every team.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
not gonna get a
especially
bell
you know what?
cow.
Because we are living in committee days.
Yeah,
but
how
like,
many true
and
bell
see,
cows
and
are
that's
there?
where I really fucked myself because I treated it like a regular league, and I went bell cows early, and then one of my guys that morning, we won't speak about him.
Yeah.
Fucking Damien, I still love you, Darkwing Duck. I still love you, kid.
Oh, I was so hot on him, and I didn't get him anywhere, which is weird. It was really weird. But
Well, it was just. It's not just him. It's just whoever's named the starter for the Kansas City Chiefs, and then like the fact that they brought in Shady and they try to do this whole thing. That's not his style. That's
you know
not,
what's a good thing? I think I just realized like I do a lot of mock drafts, right?
Yeah.
And when you do a lot of mock drafts, you get a lot of shit out of your system.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get over things.
Like I drafted Damian Williams in a lot of mock drafts, and I was just like, and I was like, I don't like it.
Exactly.
I don't like
You
it.
get a feel for it. You're like, I'm good.
Yeah, you got it out of your system. It's like and then you're at optimal operating system. That was me down here.
Oh, okay.
That was me here. Good ears though. Good ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a rabbit
Yep.
or a fox.
Back to football. Packers Bears.
Rather.
What do you got?
Even. Packers Bears. Fucking
Devontae Adams, Anthony
called
Miller.
the game.
That's about it.
I called the game where I was like, Rodgers, historically, I can't remember how many years it's been, or how many trips against, twice a year, right? But it's like he averages a touchdown against them, like a touchdown pass against them, and then he got his one early, and I was like, ooh, is he gonna get the 2 finally? You know what I mean? And I don't think he got it, huh? What did he do? He
Rodgers?
just got what was Rodgers' line? I know he got the
He
one.
didn't do much,
Yeah, because it was the first quarter. He got the one to Adams, and I was like, oh shit.
which was perfect.
Because
one touchdown.
Because remember, exactly. Because remember, I said to you when I was like, I'm playing against Adams. This is on the show. I was like, I'm playing against Adams. You got him in the GKL, and I was like, yeah, but Rodgers is gonna have that one touchdown, and there's a high probability that if it's gonna be against this defense and he's taking a shot, it's gonna be at Adams.
He got it.
He got it.
He fucking got it.
He got it, dude.
Oh yes, it was glorious.
Yeah, he got it for you against me last year too in the championship.
That's right. I had the
I think-
connection there though.
Oh no! The week before that, no, I wasn't playing you. You're to get you there because they were playing against Chicago too the same time. This time last year.
He did the job. That's
Yeah.
all I remember.
Yeah, he got the one.
Let me see here. All right. So, all right. Anything other than what? Anthony
I'm-
Miller and
I'm
Allen
playing
Robinson are just like
I'm
1A,
playing
1B?
Yeah, it's a concentration of targets.
Yep.
They're gonna be who they playing? They're playing the Chiefs. It should be a competitive game. So
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like,
all right. Speaking of the Chiefs,
Yeah.
23-3 in the snow. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce were snowproof, weatherproof matchups.
we called
now.
it on the show. You know what I'm saying? We were saying, regardless of weather, it's just a concentration over there, which you love. Like, it's just clear and cut. Like, the running backs are obsolete in fantasy, right? So you don't even look at them. It's just Hill. It's just
Kelce.
Kelsey.
Yeah, that's the meat and potatoes of the offense right there. So I don't think there's much more to talk about. Denver, they're trash. It was a snow. It was a blizzard.
Yep. But
Kelsey went wild though. I love that.
But okay. Now how about this? He broke a record too. I think it's 4 straight seasons. First tight end to ever have 4 1,000-yard seasons. And then he smashed. Once he got the 1,000 too, he was like smashed.
Is that a
it.
record? Really?
Yeah.
Tony Gonzalez never had 4.
No, and you know what's funny is that's the first thing I thought of.
Like Antonio Gates.
And no,
Are you sure?
yeah,
Okay. I'm not gonna fact check you.
you should though, because like I'm surprised why Tony Gonzalez isn't the guy.
I would've
Maybe he
thought,
had
right?
3. Because those guys, when you talk about someone like Tony Gonzalez, he was like always playing too.
Yeah.
Like he would play hurt with a cast on and shit. Remember? He would just never miss games. Like as long as it wasn't a leg or something.
I'm gonna look at Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a fucking glorious piss.
I'm due for one too.
Okay, yeah.
Let's pull up Tony Gonzalez because I feel like he's had. Oh, look at that! No, absolutely not. Tony Gonzalez, 4,000-yard years, but they were not consecutive. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so he was right about that. I checked him on that one. He came correct with the goods. Yeah, that Denver game was trash. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm moving on. Let's see. What other game? Arizona and Cleveland. Fuck, Kenyon Drake, 4 touchdowns. I had somebody hit me up, and I saw his text like at 10:30. He's like, Kenyon Drake or James White, and I said James White! Exclamation point. Only because I fucking hate Kenyon Drake. He's just like, where did this come from? 4 touchdowns. If you played him, congratulations. It was that kind of day for a lot of people. There's a lot of points scored, but I mean, Cleveland. My gosh, what a joke! What a joke! Cleveland was talking about being a playoff team, Super Bowl hype. They're gonna blow it up in the offseason. They need to fire their coach. They need to trade OBJ. I'm roasting Cleveland right now. They got the mob boss.
Cleveland?
Someone needs to put a hit on.
I know,
the mob
right?
boss.
But you know what's funny? Is because this was a battle between 2 rookie head coaches, right? And then like what I like about Kingsbury, I'll tell you this much, right? Cliff, right? Kingsbury,
Yes,
right? That's his name.
Clifford.
Clifford. First of all, never trust anyone named Cliff.
I know a Cliff.
Right,
He's
no.
platinum. That motherfucker's
Is he?
platinum. Yes.
Do you-
No,
can you
I'm
trust-
sorry. He's diamond.
Can you trust him? So yes, then his fantasy shit.
He's good.
How many
He's
leagues
diamond.
is he playing?
I think he's.
Because you know what I'm saying,
I've
like,
stalked his resume.
because
He knows his shit. He
Shout
knows
out to
shit.
Johnson, he's a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying though, like because like he's diamond, right? But I think he only plays like in 2 leagues, and he
Yeah,
said
this
like
dude only played in like 2-3 leagues.
yeah, exactly. He's just
Not-
concentrated.
But he knows his shit. I worked with him. I talked with him. He's
Yeah.
a smart cat. He's not like wild.
we should get him on the show.
He ain't coming on the show. He's too busy. I don't really talk to him like that. But
Oh, he's too cool. He's
too cool.
diamond.
He's too
I love
diamond,
it.
yeah.
Respect it. Shout out.
You know what? I think
Shoot him the show.
I think your boy's gonna be diamond. I think I'm gonna be a
I'm
made
rooting
man.
for you.
I'm gonna
I'm
be a
rooting
made
for you.
man. I think it's done.
You know what I'm saying?
think it's done.
The real fantasy playmakers.
2
we
Yahoo
got-
teams in there is I think enough to do it.
Oh,
even if I
nice.
win or lose.
Yeah, I you know what? I don't
I'm a
doubt
made
it.
man, bro.
No, oh yeah.
I'm a made man.
You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Can't-
check this out.
They can't kill me.
I was making
Cleveland, Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Cleveland, Arizona, right? Kenyon Drake, dude.
I know. Fuck Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake.
Did you call Kenyon Drake anything?
No, I just said that. Like I said, Kenyon Drake's just the guy that's gonna get the volume, and you can't trust David Johnson.
He got a touchdown though.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying on the last podcast.
Oh yeah, so you did say that, but
Yeah.
yeah, and then Cleveland, like they're trash, right? You got blown out by Arizona.
I mean, OBJ's clearly hurt. Man, they're playing the Ravens. I would smooth sit OBJ playmakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm still firing up. This is why I say I would smooth sit him. Because I don't think they're trusting throwing the targets at a hurt OBJ. Or, I don't know, maybe he's not even... I mean, the sports hernia is... I don't know if it's true or not. Even though he's saying it is, I don't know. But it kind of does show on the field. But he's going to be matched up against Marlon Humphreys. I don't know. We have one more show this week. So I'm going to put more thought into OBJ because I don't know. I mean, he did get some garbage time. Maybe, if he's playing, he's still a start, actually. I mean, you can't get away from the targets. He did actually get the targets. You know what I'm saying? And there might be good for some garbage time in this game, too. Because, oh, man, fucking Ravens should smack. Oh, and I'm playing against Lamar Jackson, dog. Louisville Lamar. Lamarvelous Jackson himself. He's like a bastard child from one of the Jacksons from the Jackson 5, right? But instead of like singing and dancing, his shit is straight killing it on a football field. And I'm playing against him this week. Playmakers. I'm terrified. It's a super flex. He got him and Matty Ice. You know what I mean? Matty Ice is serviceable. But damn it, Louisville Lamar. You know what I'm saying? He's going to... I was saying how...
Put it out there, huh?
Well, because Louisville Lamar, he's gonna shit on the motherfucking Browns. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Revenge narrative.
Yeah, because at first I was saying it might be a smooth sit for OBJ,
Yep.
but it's like, you know what? I can't get off. Even he got it in garbage time. Look at what he got. What did OBJ get?
OBJ?
Yeah, he got like 80 for like 8 or something like that. If I remember correctly. I'm so terrible this week because I'm just
8 for 66. Okay.
Yeah.
13. I mean, it was like they were getting blown out. All they were doing was just throwing. So plans to finish it out. Yeah, he'll play.
Should be like that.
Yeah, he wants some numbers.
The same game
OBJ
script, right?
OBJ
What
wants
ended up playing from behind, right?
Oh yeah,
What'd you say?
Baltimore. Yeah, same shit.
Hey, but check this
But
out.
OBJ's
Kenyon
like
Drake,
guys.
though.
They just, I know.
That was crazy, dude.
Yeah, I was telling him.
I kept thinking, look, I'm going back and forth. I'm watching Red Zone. I'm watching it, I'm bouncing back and forth from the Niner game, going from room to room, right? And it's crazy because I'm like, and when they kept showing Kenyon Drake touchdowns, I'm like, are they showing a replay? I'm like, this should look different. Am I having deja vu? I was fucking drunk and high as fuck, and I'm tripping. Like, to the point where I was like, am I, did I, another one? Then I looked it up, like, oh, okay. Ugh. And I was like, ugh, Kenyon Drake. I was like, we missed that. We didn't say. I said, Arizona guys are like a flex at best against the Steelers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they're playing the
they're playing the Seahawks now. And the Seahawks, dude, is Bobby Wagner? What's his status, dude?
Oh, Bobby Wagner looked like he got tore up.
Yeah, what happened? Like, no, I want to know because it's like if it's their turn to be beat up as fuck when we go in there. I feel like Richard Sherman's trying to he's like, come on, play games in Seattle. I think the last game when returning to Seattle last year, I think
Bobby
he was
Wagner
hurt.
avoids major injury.
Boo, he's so good.
It looked like he tore up his shit.
But yeah, it looked bad. I actually felt bad. I don't like rooting for injuries like that, but when it's for my Niner gang,
says he's good. So he might miss a game maybe at worst.
Yeah. Arizona, dude. Oh my God, Chris Carson, let's go, baby.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. All right, let's see. What other games haven't we touched on?
Oh, but yeah, I mean, okay, would you fire up Christian Kirk?
I'm just not a Christian Kirk guy.
Ever. I'm just saying against Seattle. He's gonna playmakers, gotta know.
Playmakers.
Oh, you know what's funny about this being first of all, but the Browns.
I would rather find
the Browns Arizona game. Yeah. We were like, yeah, David Njoku just because of the Arizona shit.
He didn't play.
And then it was Ricky Seals-Jones, the legend.
Once I saw
two touchdowns.
Once I saw he was out.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah.
Man, no, but he would. Oh my God,
Jacob Hollister.
I wasn't paying attention.
Is that what you're telling me?
No, I wasn't paying attention. Or no, what's his name? Oh yeah,
coming up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
In DFS, yeah, and if you got there with using Jacob Hollister or you have no other tight end, I would definitely use him.
Oh yeah, coming up.
Yep.
Arizona. Vikings Chargers. Vikings beat the shit out. The Chargers are in full they're finished.
Dude, Dalvin Cook got hurt again.
Dalvin Cook did get hurt, and Alexander Madison was out too.
Yeah, and so this is a bitch because when they said Alexander Madison was hurt, I'm thinking like, okay, and you know what's his name wasn't questionable at all. Cook, I just fucking outright cut Madison, but I'm like, damn, I don't know Madison's status and not say anything, because then it's like
He was out last game.
Yeah, I know, but like, what if it wasn't that bad and he's coming back this week and I just released him? I'm like, fuck.
Dalvin Cook could play through shoulder injury.
Yeah, I love it. Go, Dalvin. Yes.
You don't want to see Alexander Madison.
No.
I wouldn't
No.
mind that. I think I have him in the Eastside League still. I just sat on him. You put
No,
him on
I'm
IR.
talking about because I released him and I won't be able
I
to
know.
get him to the waiver
They
cycle.
released him this week.
Yeah.
Nobody, but yeah, we'll see.
It's just one person, like, and it would be him.
They didn't need Dalvin Cook though. They beat the shit out of the Chargers. Mike Boone.
Yep.
Is that his name? Mike Boone?
Mike Boone. Oh, Mike
He might
Boone
be
is
the
one
waiver
of
wire
my
pickup of
guys.
the week.
Yeah. Oh, but he is.
He has to be, right? Just
Yeah, I mean, you have to speculate. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember, was there any other major injuries? Because that was just, you know, don't you love this year?
Yes.
Because, dog, this year, so, like, every week, there's only been, like, 2, maybe 3 at most dry waiver wire weeks. Or not something where it's, like, a must-have. Like,
But right now, it's like if you're in there picking up people, it's just you.
like,
and
if you're a
probably
Dalvin Cook owner, go, you must have Alexander Madison if you're listening to us for
I mean,
the
but there's
whole year,
only
right?
like only a few people
Right?
active.
No, but then you also have to go and get. Now there's a time, and you don't need those other garbage guys. You need your starters, and you just go get like Mike Boone, in case. You know what I mean?
For sure, you go grab anybody you can.
Yeah.
That's there. There's a lot of juicy ads. So that's why it's like that's how you win. That's how you
Not
win.
really technically a lot of juicy ads because you know what I'm saying.
I was just thinking about Rashad Perryman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's the number one waiver wire at receiver for sure. You know, this is a needs thing and a block thing. You know what I mean? If you can block, grab them with motherfuckers. But if you got any kind of fab budget and you're so fucking penny pinching, you know what I mean? Use it all.
I'm in one league where you get a fat budget.
Yeah.
You get $100. I ended up the year with like $70. I didn't even fucking spend it all, any of it. Like $30.
Did you get into that
'Cause
one?
I saved
Are
it.
you in the chip?
Nah, I lost last week.
Oh.
But I saved it just waiting for like the playoffs. So because if there's that one guy you need,
Like in this
have
case,
the
like
budget.
Mike Boone.
Yeah, if I needed him, I don't know though. If Dalvin Cook plays, then
Yeah, I know. Just saying, you got to have him. If you just And what did Dalvin Cook do? Did he do anything before he got hurt? Or was he out early? Because that was one of the games I kind of. Check this out.
I think it happened pretty
Everyone is just fumbling in the Chargers.
27 years. Oh yes, there was one guy I needed. There was one guy I needed in particular to die.
It's
Austin Eckler, that motherfucker.
And remember, at first I was like, they're great starts, and then in the same 10 seconds I was like, oh wait a second, they're playing Minnesota. I was like, the only guys who ate on them was the Seattle backfield. So I was like, you know what? And then I go, at most, Austin Eckler's the guy you got to worry about. And you're like, no, I need him to die.
I need Austin Eckler.
He put the hit out.
I did.
It worked.
We put the hit out because I'm a
Dead
made man.
him.
I'm a made man now, so I can
Mm-hmm.
call out. I can call out a hit. And Austin Eckler, he got sniped. I paint houses now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Irishman. You know what
It's a
I
good
mean?
movie. I like it.
Yes, we paint houses. So
You know
let's
what's
see.
funny? Is I swear to God, like, you know, when I do because I did what is it called, house rehabbing for hella long, and and I did the painting, and like when people say, what do you do? I'd say I paint houses because I literally did. I never knew that was a thing. It's like, I've been telling hella people that because I did that shit for years, like legit.
I paint houses.
Paint houses.
Fuck yeah.
I do my own carpentry too.
Handy.
Yeah, that means get rid of the body too.
Of course.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Of course. You do
Fucking
know.
love mafia shit. I can do. You know what? In the off season, we're gonna do like I'm gonna put you on your mafia fucking research shit. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I
It's
fuck
another
with it. I
genre.
fuck with it. I
You
fuck
know,
with
because then we can start relating like players like to mobsters. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he's like the Al Capone of the game. You know what I mean? He's. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
I like that.
Okay. What game were we on?
Vikings Chargers.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy is I thought this
Vikings
was a
D.
smash spot for the Chargers receivers, but
Mike Williams had
Yeah.
Keenan Allen did all right. They got their
Yeah,
got
but
money.
but like, you know, I thought, you know, it'd be like, you know, touchdown type of game, you know, big. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But see, that just goes to shows like, dang, dude, any type
Minnesota's
of,
making a playoff run right now.
yeah, but any type of pressure on Rivers is just all bad for him. You know what I mean?
Oh, he had what, 4 turnovers, something like that?
Oh yeah, like it's just any kind of pressure, and then you know everyone's fumbling too. On top of that, it's just, you know what's crazy, bro? Is I feel bad for the Chargers because shit like this always happens to them, dog.
They were so close last year. Everyone was talking about them like
Yeah.
they were like a
And
like a
I
favorite.
called-
Everyone
I
was picking
called
them
them
to go to
last
the Super
year.
Bowl was favorite.
I called them and the Chiefs. Those are like my dark horses last year. You know, going into last year, and then they both got into playoffs, and I was like, I was bold enough calling. But at that time, I was calling the Chiefs and Chargers. What is it called?
Title game.
Yeah, title game.
But that was bold.
Yeah, but then I got off that quick, and I was like, and I even had a scenario where Andrew Luck was going into Kansas City and beating them, if you remember.
You had every scenario
Oh
covered.
yeah, I do.
All right. I don't think there's anything juicy there. So what? Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Digging
Who they play?
it.
They're gonna play Green Bay
My
Packers.
boy Irv Smith finally got his touchdown. It was like 12 weeks.
Oh,
too
he
late.
finally got one?
He got one. 12
You
weeks.
called
too
it.
late. Yeah, he called that shit like week 3.
Hey, that's right, because that was part
Irv
of the.
Smith will get a touchdown this year.
Well, because that was all part of the rookie tight end crop, huh? Like all the guys we were looking at this year, huh?
He's
Like the Noah Fant, the Irv Smith, the T.J. Hawkins.
I missed the Jewish
Right.
bastard.
He Jewed them all
He
this whole year.
he got a couple paychecks.
That's hella
Yeah.
funny.
All right, so let's see game. Let's see, Buffalo Pittsburgh, 17-10.
Oh, my man.
Your boy.
Hold on.
Which one?
He was like, hold on, my man. Oh, first of all, my man, Josh Allen, the Stallion. I love this kid. I watch him grow, and this time we were all watching him grow together on national television. His second national game, and this first time in primetime Stallion. And you know what he did early? He was like, check this out, Bogart. Hey, Bogart, I hope you're watching, right? Hikes the ball, and he throws a pick. Yeah! He was like, blah.
He boys with Jameis?
Huh?
Is he boys with Jameis?
Fuck, bro, he's been.
Is he in the pick six?
He
club?
redshirted in the Pick Six Club last year in his rookie year.
He redshirted.
Yeah. So he's in it. He's in it this year. His first year starting. They were kind of disappointed in him. He scaled his picks back for a couple games. He was clean with the ball, but he was like, "Yo, we on national television, primetime for the first time."
That game was trash, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
It was trash.
But my man downtown John Brown.
It was nice to see James Conner come back.
Oh yeah,
Kinda-
and I knew I called it to be a game, but what was his line?
He had like 50 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
4 catches too, but
Yeah, see, so
He didn't
you
have
love
much.
that.
do love it, and he'll
Because-
probably get a bigger workload next.
Because first of all, if you didn't have him and you were able to get to that point without him, and then you have him there, that means whatever who was substituting, you might have even like been playing that guy along. Like Connor could have been a flex for all we know, or maybe whoever had Connor could have had traded for him and been sitting on him, never even playing him either, and then just like had a flex decision and was like Connor was back, like all right, plugging him in. You're hella happy. Welcome back, Connor.
Yeah, he's got the Jets next week too. Kind of
It's a bad matchup.
bad matchup, but they're gonna.
But yeah, but
he's
good,
all
but
they
good
got,
running backs.
and they're still trying to stay in that playoff hunt. So they're gonna kill James Conner in that game if they have to.
It's true.
They're just going to.
Yeah.
He's gonna get
All
more
right,
than.
son.
He's gonna get
It's
more.
time to die.
You're gonna get 28 touches
Shit,
today,
hey,
James.
fuck it. Love that shit.
Go ahead, James. Get that, buddy. All right, let's see. What other games did we not talk about? I think we got almost all of them, bro.
No, we got one more game. The Monday night game.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Drew Brees. Didn't we
Yeah,
talk about
shout
that
out
already,
to, hold
kinda?
on. No, but first, we just still got to talk about the players a little bit, foreshadow
Michael
a little
Thomas,
bit about next
the
week. You know what I
guy.
mean? Yeah, Frankenstein, Alvin Kamara, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? He just continues to break records. You know what I mean? It's an existing record, so, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he's going to have Brady still, like, you know what I mean? Could duel out with him, which I don't see this year. You know what I'm saying?
Brady's not gonna beat that record.
Yeah, I think Breeze can start running. Yeah, that line is so good, dude. Even when they lost one of their starting, I think it was a left tackle or right. I forget which one, but one of them went down. Then the next guy comes in and just looked the same. It just looked flawless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were rolling. They were rolling today.
They're playing against Tennessee. You love that matchup. I mean, I love it to be a shootout. I feel like that coaching staff. You know what I mean? The Titans, they know how to draw a game plan up. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to have one more episode this week. You know what I'm saying? Playmakers, we made it.
We made it, baby.
You know what I mean?
I'm just thinking about it. You know how humbled I am by this whole experience. You know what I'm saying? This journey. I didn't brag too much this year. I had a few moments. You know, I popped off a little bit here and there, but damn it, I just feel good about what's happening right now. You know, they fire up those bagpipes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
My heart felt. You know, I mean, let's just say it.
No, God, give him
It's
love.
great. It's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really thankful to be here. You know what I mean, Bogey? And I feel like you are. I could attribute some of my success. I don't know what percent, but some of my success to you, dog.
Hey, you know what? I guarantee it. I guarantee that some of it doesn't matter whatever percentage, even if it's a little bit. I appreciate it because that's what I'm trying to do for all the you're a playmaker and I'm a playmaker, and for the rest of the playmakers, that's what we're trying to do. When we're not in the same leagues with each other, we want to help each other.
Transparency. That's what we brought to the table here.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been the goo for a long time. It's self-proclaimed. You just didn't know. Hopefully now you know. But we're here, baby. We're here.
What's dope though? If I had any influence on you, it'd only be the things that work, because you only do things that work, which is dope.
Sometimes.
Like I take a lot of risks. You know what I'm saying?
Like if I consult you first on my thoughts on what I'm thinking, then yes, I'll find what works. But if I just go off and do what I want, then you'll find Irv Smith on a list.
Hey, man, you know what? It's funny because I just
remember you called me like, what the fuck did you put Irv Smith on there for?
I just realized, is that the week we went after the Irv Smith week? I think that was the week where we brought in our first special guest in the studio. It was our man Leroy.
The Reverend. The Reverend.
Is that what's his name?
He hasn't came back yet. He said the check
Leroy
bounced.
Jenkins.
He said the check bounced.
That's right. Yeah. We sent him the check, and he said that shit bounced, and that
He's
clearly
pissed.
cashed.
He's pissed.
So he's trying to get another one, that swindling bastard. We love you. God bless you.
Speaking of swindler, I'm in a championship versus a swindler.
Are you?
I am.
In which one?
In one of Shannon's leagues.
Oh, shit. He loves it. He wants to kill you so bad.
No, he's humbled.
Is he? Oh, nice. So he might take a little page out of the fucking real fantasy playmakers?
No, he's trash. He's done. I'm gonna wear him out. But he's there, and it's a Sando Bowl, as we call it, the Sando Bowl. But yeah, no, I got the swindler in one league. I got the professor in another. I got
Hey, the professor.
The
I love
Empire.
that he's the professor, because it's like in my version, he has this lab, right? And he's just in the lab. And everything's handwritten. You know what I'm saying? So he has the chalkboards, and they're filled, and the whiteboards, and they're filled with all kind of madness. And he has this diabolical plot.
The professor. I've been playing with this guy since like 2009.
He's just a steady guy. He's just gonna roll
No. He's been trash for a long time. But the last 2 years, he's actually
he's picked
taken
up
to it. No, he's sharp
okay,
right now. He's good right
shout
now.
out. Hey, you know what?
But before that, the South Bay years, he knows what I'm talking about. He was.
Shout out to the professor, man. Because I've only been in that
fire.
league for 2 years with y'all, so as far as I know, I'm like, oh, this dude's dope.
Yeah,
and that's dope. I mean, he made it to the chip, and he drafted well. He did everything. I've seen. He's kept his defense together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to.
If you fuck with the goo, and you know what I mean, if you fuck with us, then you'll be there. You will be there. But if you don't, then you become like Rob, the guy who trades CMC for a bag of cheese and some change.
When the fuck is that ever on the table?
It was just. I don't want to really get it. It was just.
You get what I'm saying, though?
It's just,
like, when is that ever on the table?
But he stopped fucking with me. That's the thing. Now look at him. We got the professor here who is ascending to greatness, and then you got the other guy. And I've been playing with both of them the same amount of time.
Excuse me.
The other guy who is just you know, we might fire his ass after this year.
I'm playing against. So you're playing against CMC.
Yes,
And and you own CMC.
So it's one of those.
Yeah, no. But see, here's the thing is though, whenever you're playing against CMC or you have CMC,
It's a push.
you always expect no matter what, you expect CMC to do what he's done because he's impeccable, dog.
I'm not mad at if he goes
He's
off.
incomparable.
Because, yes, in the league where I'm going against him, there's the rosters are so deep that you can take a 30 burger and it won't absolutely kill you. You know what I mean?
No, but see, I love it though. You want it at 30. That's what you're looking
30
at.
or
it
40.
as.
But no, I mean, whatever.
He said or 40. He's like,
Whatever
look,
he
he's trying to get. He can't
Whatever he
decide.
does.
He can't decide.
He's CMC. He does what he does. He decides.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I know, right? On a bad day, he's putting up 24.
Exactly.
It's like,
So if whatever he does, it's gonna happen. I can live with it. I'll take it.
you know, 24 is a floor game. I'll take a floor game.
Oh yeah, and in
I'm
the
playing against
GKL,
him.
whatever if he goes crazy in the GKL,
Yeah, it's different in there
it's
because you get the
different.
first down shit, and that's all he does
And
all
it's
day.
thinner rosters, so it's like
Yeah.
it's more that 30-40 would be more impactful. Whereas you can find a Stephon Gilmore to get you a cheap 30 if you get lucky, shit like that in the other league. So I mean, it's happening for me. It's happening, Bogey. We're bringing home some
going
trophies
down.
next week, bro.
We're bringing home some titles. You know what I'm saying?
We're bringing them back.
Oh yeah, we're getting some real fantasy playmaker titles. You know what I mean? We're gonna start tallying them up. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? We also want y'all to leave comments. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got some, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're gonna add y'all to the tally. And we're gonna start keep a count. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be in 20 leagues next year, bro.
I think I want to jump to like double digits too next year. I've been before I used to do like 6. You know what I'm saying? Then I jumped it down to 5 so I can concentrate. But I'm like, dude, I could do way more.
If you can, then I mean, it's clockwork. It's a lot of clockwork.
Yeah.
But the waivers is the only bitch. That's the only bitch. But it's like, yeah.
But you also, man, you know what? Too, those like playmakers, whatever things that are out there to help you. Like, there's even like such tool, like any kind of tools out there, apps. For example, like there's got to be stuff that helps you with your waivers. Like, and it tells you like in Yahoo leagues, these guys are percentages available where you can just easily make your claims and cover hella leagues.
It's tedious work. I'm mad about the one I lost. I lost one and I put up 316. The dude put up 331 on me.
Yeah.
I put up a big number and I got bumped. Look, I had Lamar in that league.
Damn.
I went down with Lamar.
How many quarterbacks? I mean, that's the
It's
2
those
quarterback
3
one, right?
quarterback
The
leagues.
3 quarterback. Who's your other quarterbacks?
I had Rodgers and Rivers, which they fucked me over.
So Lamar carried you the whole way. So you
Oh,
can't-
he was, yeah.
But it's just you. Is that your one Lamar league?
Yes. No, I had 2 Lamar leagues.
Okay, damn,
They're
that's
both-
cool, man. How you that must have been fun. I didn't have Lamar at all. No Lamar.
It was fun in my work league where it was a 12-team 1 quarterback league. Having him there was fun because it's like, yeah, he's fuck you guys. He's fucking. I look like a fucking genius with that pick.
Is that the one that are you still in that one too?
Done.
Oh,
Out of
okay.
there.
This week?
Last week I lost.
Oh shit.
So I mean, it's still. I mean, we have a lot to be thankful for.
Oh yeah,
and
be grateful for it. It was a really fruitful year too.
We're not done yet, though.
No, we're not.
We're not done yet.
I'm just saying, like, as far as because
It wasn't a really. Let's just say
we also have to talk to
costly year. Let's just say that.
We also have to talk to those that that are tuning in that may have been out. You know what I mean? Hopefully you are out there. The ones that are still out and still listening, because we are going to be year round. We got to keep let them know. You know what I'm saying?
We'll check in.
Yeah. Okay. One more thing. What am I missing? Oh yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Milk and Honey. You know what I mean? Is there anything more, Goo?
Man, I'm gonna let you. I'll let you know on Friday.
Yeah,
Save it for Friday.
You know what? We're gonna.
There's always more.
I'll talk to you about that off air real quick.
There's always more.
But follow us at the GMM Network. Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World. Follow my esteemed colleague, the Goo, at the Guru 408. We in the championship, baby. You got anything to say, Goo? To your opponent?
What more can be said? Oh, Professor?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get schooled this week. I'm taking him to class. You know what I'm saying? He gonna learn a few things from me this week. You know what I'm saying? Swindler, you know what I'm saying? Remember? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like back then, you know what I'm saying? When we was kids, I had to rough you up a little bit. I had to rough him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The big brother shit, you know, I just want him to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have
And
to
look
rough
at now, and you made him tough. You got it.
I'm gonna have
You're
to
proud
rough him
of
up
him.
this
You're
week.
even proud of
I'm
him.
gonna have to rough him up this
You're
week.
proud of him, right?
Who else am I playing over there? Justin? The Empire fell a long time ago, bro. Hey, the Empire got struck down a long time ago. I had the plans to the Death Star.
So he's,
you don't even know that.
No Empire Striking Back.
Empire
Empire Striking Back.
As the Empire? Come on.
Ooh,
I'm flying this jet straight eye. I'm taking the shot. We're blowing up the Death Star, bro. It's just like in the first one.
I love the Star Wars reference.
It's just like the first one. You know what I mean? The Empire will go down. There's Return of the Jedi, Return of the Goo. I'm coming back to defend.
Ooh.
I mean, it's kind of destined. You know what I'm saying? The
You're
East Side
a
League-
Sith, mate.
I'm a Sith.
Oh yeah, I think you would be a Sith. Hell yeah, I would.
Why do I have to have a red lightsaber? Why can't I be like?
No, but so you can still have a green one and be swearing you ain't the Sith. But actually, no, the red.
I'm Palpatine.
No, actually, but actually,
The
the red.
Chancellor?
No, but the red lights. See, you activate the lightsabers with the Force, right? But see, here's the thing though. Is
I thought it was a button.
No, it's not a button. There's a certain crystal inside, right?
Uh-huh.
And you have to find this crystal too when you're a young Jedi or a young Sith, right? But see, here's the thing: when you use the Force as a Sith, it makes the shit blue. I mean the blue. It makes the shit red because your dark side Force energy makes it red. You're evil.
So why was Windu's lightsaber
His
purple?
purple is because Windu was someone who knew how to wield the dark side, but still stay true to the light.
So it was
Because
red.
the dark side's hella powerful.
Are you telling me his lightsaber was red and blue?
Yeah.
Combined?
I'm dead ass. But you want to know how it became? I'm serious. But you want to know how
You're
it became?
blowing my fucking mind right now, bro.
I look,
it makes sense. It makes
It's kind of like
sense.
some extensive shit up. Some nerd talk. No, but I'm telling you.
Oh, that's great.
No, I look, and you know what's funny though is Sam Jackson. Look, before they wrote the, about the character Windu having the purple lightsaber, right? You know, it's ill backstory, right? Like I just said, but here's the thing: is like Sam Jackson was like, yeah, he kept seeing, he kept telling, I forget who he kept telling, that I want to be in the movie, I want to be in the movie, I want to be in the movie.
George Lucas, maybe.
No, not George Lucas. It's one of his homies that knew George Lucas.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? Just always.
He wanted in.
Your mind. Yeah, he kept asking, and they finally got the call. You know what I'm saying?
He got in there.
Yeah, and then he said like this. He said, "Hey, can I?" When now they're shooting the movie, right? The first one in episode 1, the prequel.
Right.
They're shooting the movie, and he's like, he finally meets him. He's like, "Hey, actually, I have one suggestion. Can I get a purple lightsaber?" I swear to God, though, this is like a real story.
I know. I mean, I believe it.
Yeah, he's like, can't get, I want mine to stand out. Because now this is like, in the older Star Wars, they didn't really have the crazy technology to do the lightsaber shit, right? So they told legends and stories of these legendary fucking lightsaber battles. So now when you flash forward to 1999, they were able to do this shit. Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, the lightsaber
crazy.
battles in the old movies are trash. They're trash.
Oh, they're trash.
They're trash.
But you know what I'm saying? But see, so in the old movies, they would reference how in the old Republic, when with the young, when the Jedi's were around, because remember, the Jedi's got killed off. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Because George Lucas is on some crazy spaced out shit. He's always fucking. He does the prequels fucking 4, 5, and 6, and then he waits hella years, and then he does the 1, 2, and 3, and now he's doing 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? Or not him per se, but George Lucasfilms,
right.
And he has the other guy. But yeah, but no. So anyways, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. I know my nerd shit.
I like it. Well, the Force is gonna be strong with me this week. I promise
I like how you promise.
I promise you that. Okay? You're all catching these L's.